So the organization was actually kind enough to translate the Sky Striker lore for us. And for those of you that know or might not know, I'm still a huge fan of this deck. I don't care if Engage recently just got neutered on the list. This deck is like a side project of mine right now. So I just love the waifu that we've got to protect here. So they localized this for us. So Sky Striker Mobile Engage. The story of a girl who races across the battlefield, wishes for peace and safety for her homeland. Sky Striker Mecha, developed by using advanced technology, is designed to counter a certain powerful military empire. The girl entrusted with Sky Striker, the key to controlling these weapons, named Rei, races across the battlefield in order to protect her homeland. This sounds very interesting. At least they gave her the key to protect her homeland. So without her, well, we wouldn't be able to do anything. The various Sky Striker modules and Sky Striker maneuver finishers. Rei, at first glance, seemed to be a perfectly ordinary girl. But thanks to a combination of God-given talent and special training, she can unleash the power of Sky Striker. In addition, she can equip and control the Sky Striker Mecha, and by dispatching through special gates, she can access various Sky Striker Ace modules. Depending on the situation, each module can use a mysterious Sky Striker maneuver, each powerful enough to change the tide of the battle. Those all sound familiar. So, Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll. The extraordinary talents of Rei led to a combination of the multi-roll system that allows the transfer and control of enormous weapons that was previously considered impossible. Yeah, that's actually awesome. So basically, multi-roll literally is exactly what it is. You're transferring through multiple gates and you're doing multiple styles of moves. I love that. Sky Striker Kagari, the Arctic kamikaze style sky annihilation system. Its Blazing Wings expand made of 8 separate Sky Strikers in an annihilation mode which destroys enemy forces with overwhelming power. 8 Sky Strikers, by the way. Does that mean that we have more to come? Or am I looking a little bit too into that there? Because that is awesome. Seeing the lore behind this. Sky Striker Ace Shizuku, Stronghold Defense Style, Striker Fender Mode. It carries a barrier to all kinds of attacks, from live gunfire to energy blast, makes it the perfect mode to protect your own base or position. Awesome. I love that. Alright, so basically, this is our defense mode. You guys know how much we love going into Shizuku during the end phase, resolving that fatal search, and getting the chance to resolve and do our thing. Alright, so that's pretty straightforward. Sky Striker Ace, kinda short-range fighting style, Sky Brawler mode. Another combat mode besides Kagari specializes in short to mid-range combat with 4 giant arms met for combat. Absolutely love this. And then we have Sky Striker Ace Hayate, Invasion Interceptor style Striker mode. A mode that specializes in long-range combat armed with a massive railgun. The energy blast it fires can take out the enemy main forces with pinpoint accuracy. Absolutely it can. 1500 poke, drop one. It's actually pretty cool. So, assignments to use Sky Striker to wipe out the enemy forces. So in the conflict zone, various battles occur with small-scale skirmishes to large-scale conflicts. After receiving reports at the start of the battle, Rei boards a specifically developed military aircraft to the Hercules base, begins her mission using the Sky Striker Mecha. Once the sky alignment is confirmed, she's sent to the battlefield. That's actually... I'm loving this. Sky Striker Mecha that supports her on her sky assignments. The Mecha Sky Striker that were developed for Rei have various abilities meant to help her out in her assignments. Also, the multi-role system allows them to be instantly sent to the battlefield. Whew. So Sky Striker Mecha Eagle Booster. Rei equipped herself with wings and boosters, allowing her to fight at super high speed. Its speed protects her against missiles and other attacks that move at supersonic speed. Widowmaker, by grabbing the enemy weapons with a special arm equipped, she can neutralize them via weak electromagnetic waves. And if the enemy weapons happens to be an independent mechanical weapon, she can seize control of it. So that's actually, we can steal our opponent's stuff. Then we got the Sky Striker Mecha Hornet drones. She launches tiny machines that move on their own based on Rey's thoughts. She can make attacks in Rey's plex and also find important information details such as the enemy's location for their forces. Okay, so that's everything for that. Now, this is where the story kind of starts to get a little bit sad. So, a new Sky Striker ace developed by the enemy nation. On a mission, Rey is confused by the appearance of another young girl just like her. Later on, Rose mounts an enormous non-standard reinforced weapon, Zeke, before its overwhelming might. Rey finds herself in a do-or-die predicament. So, Rose was developed by an enemy nation. It's kind of why we don't really see her interact too much in the same standard method that Rey really interacts with the deck. She basically just is allowed to summon herself out, and we get the chance to see, well, her do her thing. And this is also where Scissor Cross kind of ties itself in underneath the next one here. Kagari's limiters are removed in the battle with Zeke. So this is literally where Scissor Cross ends up coming in. So at this point, we have to remove our limiters. We're going full battle mode here with Kagari. And then during their fierce battle, Rey feels the wailing and sorrow deep inside of Rose's heart. Rey uses the last of her strength to unleash the safety ties on Kagari. With the red sword in her hands, be able to tear apart the twisted threads of fate. So, and then the last piece of lore that we actually have is Scissor Cross with Kagari and the armaments going against Rose. That is the story of Sky Striker, ladies and gentlemen. I love this backstory. I think that this is incredibly detailed, really for what we were expecting. The fact that Rey is the single child that is given basically the keys to protect her nation. And if she fails, then everybody is basically donezo in her world. I love that so much. And then, going into the detail about everything, the fact that Kagari literally is her most powerful mode, we basically kind of knew that. The other three modes were definitely designed to be general armaments, and full power going off mode Kagari, I love that. That is so good. Now, Rose's lore is interesting. The fact that another nation basically corrupted this young girl in terms of storyline, and were like, all right, you are going to be the one that is going to go on the assault. Basically, we've seen this in anime. They're the ones that corrupted this girl's heart and forced her out onto the battlefield to pilot this terrible thing. We don't even really know what this armament actually is supposed to do. We just know that it is so powerful that Kagari has to literally go out without limiters and just step up to the battlefield. I wish we would have gotten... I want to see more cards for this lure, especially with Kagari releasing her limiters and stepping up to the battlefield to fight, because I think that would make some extremely sweet art. You know what I mean? Like, maybe a limiter removal S card. I don't know, maybe I'm hoping a little bit here, but seeing Kagari going full out here, just kind of imagining this battle with Rose is definitely something that me as an anime fan would love to see. But I love this. This is some cool background here. So what do you guys think about this lore? Please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. And well, guys, I'm out. Deucerino. The ride never truly ends. Thank you, patrons, for helping support the channel. Without you guys, I don't know if I'd still be doing this. And for those of you that like Cardfight Vanguard, FanCole40 is here for all your content needs, and those of you asking if I sell cards, mcolegames.com for all your trading card game needs. Check the description for more interesting info. Thanks for watching, guys.